de Gear Anxiety. Estamos aquí en el Gear Anxiety on Tour con Pink Breath of Heaven y estamos aquí con Mario.
Sí.
Sí.
Placer conocerlos. Soy Mario, lo bajo de Pink Breath of Heaven.
Yeah.
This is my rig. We have the Sans amp. Okay, I play the
Great
Sans amp.
Yeah.
Just kind of, I heard Butch Vig talk about recording and all the bands he did. He did the same thing where direct in from the Sans amp, and then you get a blended amp sound. So the mixture of those two gives you tight low end and then kind of some overdriven stuff on that. I play through the Trainer YBA1. I put some new Eminence speakers in there.
Okay.
15 inch, so I have a fat speaker. So you get kind of like a clean, the fuzz doesn't kind of take away from the low end. And I play through a Fender J-Bass. So I originally have a Gibson Thunderbird, and that was the bass I was playing like at the start of this band. And I got it because Slowdive plays one, The Cure plays one. I love those bands.
Okay.
It's just the low wasn't tight enough for me. And this band is guitar heavy, and I'm just the only one down there. You know what I mean? So I got the J-Bass, honestly, just because the headstock matched the body. And it was white, and I'd never seen it. It's like sick, so I got the J-Bass, and I've been playing that.
Awesome. Yeah, how do you feel on tour?
I feel great because this band is so rehearsed and we're so dialed. I sound the same every single night. So as like a bass player, that's the best.
That's the best.
Because it's like I have my settings dialed. Everything is going to sound how I sound. So no matter the mix the guy gives me, if he, fucks up whatever, if I can't hear myself, I know that it's going to sound the same. So it's been good.
That's pretty cool. So it's basically Sans amp and your amp,
That's it. And if I was
right?
going to add anything, I would add just like a little compressor, get like a Kali 76, which is an 1176 clone compressor. But I don't even need it because I think playing without one is making me better as a bass player. Because like you can flub notes with a compressor and it still sounds good. So I'm trying to just get my chops up.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mario, for being at Gear Anxiety on tour.
Yes.
We hope to see your set in a couple of minutes. Pink
Yeah.
Breath of Heaven. When
Thank you.
are you going next?
We are going to go in like in 45 minutes.
For 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And after Sacramento, Nevada, right?
Reno, and then we're playing together at Portland and Freak Out Festival.
Yes. Thank you, Mario.
Seattle. Yeah, thank you.
Seguimos aquí en el Gear Anxiety on tour de Pink Breath of Heaven ahora con Rex. How are you, Rex?
I'm well. I'm full. I ate a lot of vegan food next door. So
Was it good?
it was okay. It was fine. Yeah.
Was
vegan.
it the one the engineer recommended?
No, it just happened to be there, and it said vegan on it. So it's like, okay, I'll take it.
That's great, Rex. So tell us a bit about, you have a lot going on your gear. So where would you like to start? Could be pedal board, amp, Space Echo, guitar.
Well, the guitar, I'll just do the signal chain. How about that? That's fun. So I've had the same guitar since I was a kid. It's like my first real guitar, 1962 SG Junior P90. And then I like to go into a traditional treble boost, similar to the kind that Brian May uses from Queen. And then that goes and hits a preamp pedal, like a germanium preamp with a transformer in it. So it's kind of like just hitting an amp, really, because I can't turn up these days. It's like
Okay, yeah.
You can't hear the singer if the amp is turned to 10. I mean, you can if you're playing a big enough club, but so and then I go into out of the preamp, it hits like usually it's just hitting an analog delay that's always on, a Chase Bliss Tonal Recall.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, it's basically a memory man, but it has presets. So if you turn the knobs, it does. You can just turn the preset back on. You don't have to worry because I hate. It's like emo.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna stomp on it or mess up my settings or whatever.
So you just leave like your preset on all the time and that's it.
Yeah, and it's just like a little bit more than a slapback. It's just like three repeats, and that's just always on. And then if I need to get like more spacey, I have this really weird pedal. I think it's from Norway. This company called Pladask Elektrisk.
Okay.
This guy Knut I think they're from Norway. And it's a granular digital delay that'll do weird stuff. I just have it set
Like different textures with the delay.
It's a weird. It's a digital delay, but it's weird. It's
Okay.
like it's not. I use it pretty just like a
Okay, for
digital
a
delay.
specific like.
Just to make it a little more ambient or whatever. It's cool. And so then that doubles up with the analog. Usually it's not on. I just have it just when I really need to get spacey.
Okay.
And then I go into the Space Echo, and that's like set for multi-tap, and that's like it's on quiet, not super crazy. And then the amp is a 1964 Pro Reverb, the first year before it was in the catalog. And it's basically like a twin reverb. It's basically the same thing. It's just 40 watts. And then I changed the reverb tank in that to a long decay, 3-spring, very long decay reverb tank in that. And and that's just always on too. So, and then if I need tremolo, I'll turn it on the amp or whatever.
So like this reverb and the Space Echo are always on.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's always going. I mean, really, I could play a show if I could play as loud as I wanted to play. I could just turn the amp to like 8, and with the treble boost and nothing else, and just use the volume knob on the guitar, and it would sound almost the same because it's just once you're in a room and it's loud, all these little subtle things we have in the studio or like in the bedroom or whatever, it starts to like not matter. It's like the room is just kind of part of the, I don't know, it's like you're inside a speaker cabinet or something, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, so then I have my preamp has a separate volume setting on it. It has 2 volume settings. So if I need to get loud, it's like those are loud button, and that's really like it's pushing the amp instant feedback, like for sure, like out of control.
But like depending which show and venue, right? Or
No. That's just for the parts of the song where I need to get like,
Parts
just
of-
like,
yeah.
I mean, you do
Like
too.
boosting
You
a
need to
bit,
get-
yeah.
You need to get like a little bit of a feedback. But I also use the volume knob on the guitar because the treble boost, it's like if you play with like a fuzz face or any like 2 transistor fuzz, when you turn the guitar volume down, you do get that Hendrixy like little wing, that little like plucky, and P90s don't really have that thing usually. They're just like all mid-range, just and like sometimes I want to hear the string attack, so if I turn the volume knob down on the guitar to like 7 or 8, it starts to sound like that Hendrix, that clear, glassy,
like clears the tone of
that fingery strat, more Fendery sound that P90s just don't really have. And then if I turn the volume knob all the way up, it sounds like a cocked wah. It's like it sounds like it sounds more like Queen or something like that. It's that it's because the impedance is so low on the treble boost, and that impedance it's just like a fuzz face. It's just like it's wrong. It's like not a good circuit design, and so it's cool. It's good. It's cool.
No, yeah, but it's cool. But you do have to know like how it works, like your levels and stuff.
All that
to
stuff.
Get the
It's
tone.
just so subtle. It's just like it sounds like and then it sounds like cling, cling, and it's like it's fine, But I think a lot of it, I like to play with the tone and the echo and everything, just on the edge of where it's going to be out of control. I feel like Nick McCabe or some of those guys like back in the day, where it's about to feed back, but then you just keep it from doing it, and it's so fun. I like to live in that world, especially since I don't have to sing in this band. It's so nice because I can just do it. Work.
You
around
have
the
more
vocal.
liberty to like.
Yeah,
play, right?
and I don't, and I'm always trying not to step too much on the singing too. So it's fun. I'm really lucky. It's really fun. It's such a fun setup. But yeah, and I mean, the really all that changes during the set is loud.
Exactly, louder.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell me just a bit about your guitar. We haven't talked that much about.
Yeah, so it's a 1962 Gibson SG Junior, and it has the Maestro Vibrola on it, and so I use that a lot, to do the Kevin Shields thing a little bit or whatever. But I kind of have my. It doesn't do. It's not like a Jazzmaster. It doesn't even do a half step. It barely. It's just like real subtle. bends with it. If I go that crazy, it'll be out of tune. It'll be a disaster.
Okay.
It's terrible. It's a delicate guitar. I have to play very soft because if I just bang on the strings, especially with my sound, if I just banged the whole time, it would sound like just mush. Because it's just on the edge. It's too much delay, too much reverb, too much stuff. But if you can find the clarity by even using my fingers sometimes or anything to just find the clarity within that cloud of like feedback and reverb and all those kinds of messy sounds or whatever, and then if you like hit once and then stop, like you end things early because it's going to keep blooming after you stop playing. But if you're just chugging away on it, it just sounds like it's fun. It's a fun sound. I've been really enjoying it with this band. It's been really cool.
Yeah, Rex, we really like your sound. You sound amazing. Since the first night we saw you, we were like, wow, it's very, very good. So, yeah, it's been an honor to tour with you.
It's been super fun. Like ups and downs, big shows, small shows, like good sound, bad sound. It's fun for me because it's just the beginning, like with this band and this record. And our album just came out and I've been playing a long time, but it's new for the rest of my bandmates, and I feed off of their energy. It's just like they're so excited, it makes me excited, so it's been a really good time. Super fun.
That's awesome, Rex. Well, thank you so much for taking this interview with me at Gear Anxiety. Sure. We will be waiting for you in Mexico City soon.
Can't wait to come. Yeah.
Awesome. Have fun in your show.
Yeah.
And see you soon. Seguimos aquí en Gear Anxiety, ahora con Liv de Pink of Heaven, con quien estamos de tour. How are you, Liv?
I'm really good. Thanks.
And happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Birthday in Sacramento. So, Liv, tell me a bit about your pedal board you brought on tour.
So I have a few pedals that I use. Usually with most of my sound, I have an overdrive, and that's the Death by Audio overdriver, which I've used for a long time. I really, really like the sound. I've used a lot of different overdrives, and that one, I don't know. I don't really know why. I think the other ones sound a little too bluesy or a little too, a little too drivey. I don't know what it is, but I just really like that one. And I use a lot of reverb on the amp I use too. I use, it's actually Rex's amp since we're on tour right now and I moved out of San Francisco, but, it's a Princeton Reverb and 1972. I think he just told me what year it was. So I have an overdrive. I do some reverb. I think it's the Blue Sky reverb. I don't really use that many pedals. I have more pedals than I actually use on my board, I think, usually for most of the time. Usually it's just like an overdrive, a reverb, and I also have a Rat pedal that I use we have this song called Always that is a little bit heavier, and I will use the Rat pedal on that one. But a lot of the time I will just have the overdrive and just some reverb and then just my guitar. Because usually the most important part for me is my vocals. And so, yeah.
Awesome. I see you sometimes use the tremolo from the amp, right?
Yeah. I definitely like to use a tremolo on the amp. I do have a tremolo pedal on my pedal board. But I usually will just use the one on the amp. It just sounds it
sounds really cool.
It sounds way better, and like it again, I don't really know how to describe it, but I just like the way it sounds more.
It sounds awesome and every time you put it on, it's like yes. Tell me a bit about the guitars you brought on tour.
Yeah, so I have my Vox 1969 guitar. It's a Vox Viper that I got a few months ago for, way too much money. But yeah, I have that guitar, which I absolutely love. And I kind of fell in love with the hollow body guitars a couple years ago when I, started diving more into like this psych rock sound and kind of the more twangier sound guitar, because I've always used a Strat or, like a Strat body type of guitar. And so I just love the hollow body sound. It's such a full, and you can get a lot of feedback, which is really cool, which is it's not helpful sometimes, but it's really cool when you want to get that feedback sound. And I also will use Rex's guitar, and I don't know what year it is, but it's a Gibson SG, and I think it's literally the exact same of his other guitar, his white guitar, but it just has a design on it. I think he may just have it there. He might have both just in case one of them like breaks or something. I don't know the story. He needs to talk about it more, but yeah, so I'll use that on I think I just have a song that I have Blue is the Morning, which I sing or that I play a half step down, and I just don't like to tune my guitar on stage, so we'll just switch the guitars. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking this interview, for your anxiety on tour, Liv. Have a great rest of tour. It was great meeting you guys. Great songs, great sound, and we'll be waiting for you in Mexico City.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love Andre.
Well, happy birthday, Liv, and have a great show.